Okay, sir, thanks for your time. So I will start with my personal best. So some points are written long. I mean, not that long, but like several weeks ago, since I thought the online meeting will be held usually. In fact, I had an offline meeting which I visited Lovia office and then reported my progress.
Okay.
So yeah. Um, so first, I created some useful Python scripts such as yeah, how to download Instagram profile picture, and then in the home router brute force, yeah, etc. like that, based on some tutorial. And then I learned NextJS, which is a React React framework, and unlike React, NextJS is a framework. However, React is a library as far as I know. And then I built a product image gallery app powered by React Native and Strapi with GraphQL. And in this project, I learned how to use React navigation for navigation, whether it is alt navigation, navigator, or main stack navigator, which contains a main page of the application. Actually, I have the source code in my GitHub repo, but it's not important here. Just to report my progress. And then I learned how to create an authentication flow with React Navigation and React Native. It is deeply related to the third point. And my business best is I improved login page, but this is written, yeah, several weeks ago, maybe a month ago, when I was working on Ant Design, not Ant Design Pro, and I created an Indonesian, oh yeah, Indonesian subtitle and also English subtitle for my video, as requested by a viewer. And then last, I translated Ant Design Pro V5 to English. Thanks for your star. It was my first star on GitHub, and I was so happy. Okay, I will continue to rock review. Actually, I am maybe a bit on track, but not as on track as before, because uh, honestly, I was as busy as a bee, because I had to learn like data mining and machine learning things, and I had many assignments related to support vector machine and etc. like that, and I have no idea about it, so I had to learn it from maybe not from scratch, but yeah, I am still a beginner uh, in that context, in that things.
Okay,
And
so
as
please change that to quarter 4, yeah.
oh, quarter four, okay sir, quarter four. And as usual, members are so charming and love to share knowledge. And for to-do list, so actually I have not created so much feature in the InDesign Pro, because I have to rebuild my project using InDesign Pro version 5. But I think I got many things to learn. I got many things to learn when using the InDesign version 4. So I hope I can apply it when I code in. Yeah, basically it is just TypeScript and React, but I think I have to learn the folder structure and choose which folders or which files to pick and then modify, or maybe even remove from a project folder. I'm so sorry that I think I have not done it yet at the moment. But
Okay.
yeah, for to-do list, I have listed these two main features, which are form and image upload, and
Okay.
also, yeah, okay. And I have to understand the folder instructor,
And
which
Design Pro, I think.
I'm sorry, yeah, I am Design Pro.
Okay. Pro V5, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, beta version. May I ask you
Mm-hmm.
something?
Okay.
Maybe just a beginner question, but
Mm-hmm.
how can a product can how can be a product say stable version? I mean, yeah, because Design Pro is still in beta version. However, I think it is quite good and not buggy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, from my experience.
Okay. Oh, that's it, the question.
Oh yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
So what is the question?
Oh, how can be a product or package or yeah, libraries be said stable? Because I think Design Pro version 5, in my opinion, is not buggy, and it is, but it is not in stable version. And yeah,
Okay.
just why?
Okay. First of all, in product management, you have things called requirements. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And requirements have a coverage, yeah. So maybe they have like 100 requirements, and out of 100, they still have maybe like 40 issues that are still not working. Okay, so that's why they mark it still as beta. And in your case, maybe you think it is stable because you are still only doing it like a new project, something, and
Mm-hmm.
these are the simple common stuff. Uh, and uh, yeah, I guess that's it. And I think one of the reason is because InDesign Pro version 5 beta is based on UMI,
Umi.
UMI version 3, and UMI version 3 is already stable. So, like basically, a lot of the stuff is more of UMI, and InDesign Pro is on top of UMI and also on top of InDesign. So I guess uh, that's it. And I also learned a bit about UMI. UMI
Mm-hmm.
is actually a competitor to NextJS. Yeah. So
Oh.
it's very there are similarities. Uh, so when you use NextJS, uh, the features of NextJS like server-side rendering, UMI also
Mm-hmm.
has server-side rendering. So by default, when you create an InDesign Pro project, it is client side, but actually you can configure UMI to
Mm-hmm.
be server side, just like Next.js.
Okay. So yeah, from what I can conclude, so it is based on issues and target related to product
Mm,
management, isn't it, sir?
yes, yes,
Oh,
that's
thank you,
true.
sir. I will, yeah, mark your words because I can learn a lot, of course.
Yeah.
So currently I have no issue, but
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry, a bit confused for paper.
Okay.
So, sir,
Have you tried to
here
use Overleaf instead, or you want to use the Word template?
I have opened it, but I just scanned the source,
Mm-hmm.
which is not rich text but source, and
Mm-hmm.
there are many lines of comments and
Mm-hmm.
um, sorry, sir, should I share my screen in Overleaf?
Sure. Sure.
I will
But
stop share.
if you want to have I think your question is
Mhm.
so that's actually an issue here.
issue?
Yeah, because you are discussing about the paper, right? You're confused about paper, so that is one
Oh,
issue.
oh sure, sir. I will. Oh, I thank you. I prepare.
Okay. Okay, so what do you want to discuss? If you want to discuss generally using the Word template, that's okay. But after that, maybe the next one is the Overleaf Latex usage. So I would definitely recommend you to use Latex or Overleaf. But maybe first, if you want to discuss generally, it's okay. So tell me what you're confused about.
Um, sorry. I somehow my password is not correct, and I'm requesting to reset password. Okay. Oh. All right.
Okay.
So
Is that the template? I think that's a journal template. So where did you get it? I think this is not the correct template. So where did you get this
whoa,
one?
I I got in. Sorry.
Okay, so
So
let's check where you got it because we should get it from the ApWiMob page. Okay.
so I came to this website and
Okay.
then call for paper and paper submission.
Okay.
Here I found the template paper.
Okay. And then which one did you download?
And then among this I for latest latex, yeah, I
Okay.
choose this one.
Okay.
Oh, this is zip file.
Mm.
So I will cancel this. Oh, this one. When working in Overleaf, the template is available
Okay.
here. And then
Okay.
I chose this one, the middle one.
Okay. So that's where it goes. So ApWiMob is
Mm-hmm.
a conference.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
This one for
Uh,
conference.
yeah. I'm not sure if that is that. Okay. Can you scroll down? So anything else? Okay. Can you scroll down again?
No, this one is also
Okay.
conference template.
Yeah, I think that one is better because there are more examples. Yeah. Okay. I think
Okay, this is working now.
the second one is better. Okay, try to clone or to use the
This
second.
one,
Yeah.
oh yeah, conference template. So
Okay. So
far,
what do you want to ask?
um, the abstract
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Okay.
I will try to copy. Okay, so oh, the
Okay.
abstract.
So it's nice. Yeah. Yep. detail, right?
I would like to paste it here.
Okay, then we need to edit it.
And then
So
recompile.
is this your first time in Latex?
For opening overleaf.com is my second time. I mean, it's not my first time. However, yeah, editing latex is yeah, absolutely my first time.
Okay. Okay, remove the extract one, and then for the keywords, move it to the keywords part below.
Oh, it has keywords. Okay, sir.
So as you can see, it is more structured than Word. Okay. And you can also put the title.
Title, okay.
Okay, so what do you want to ask?
Where is it?
I
Conference
think
paper
it's more
title.
on top.
At the top. Oh, this
Ah,
one.
that one.
Conference paper
Line
title.
14.
So the title is about the 12-factor app, isn't it, sir?
What is your current title? We can discuss it later. Just uh, just ask what are the things that you are confused now.
Okay. So here, I think.
I think the paper is more about how to implement the ID card verification. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, sir.
so it should be on the title. You can change the title first, just as a temporary one. Of course, we can always change the title later. Make it a baby step. Okay. Understand.
Yeah, just temporary title.
Okay, and then you can remove the star and also the subtitle.
Start and the subtitle. Oh, this one.
Yeah, line 15, 16.
Which is very similar to
And
maybe
you
XML.
yeah, you have to remove the star. You don't need the star
Star.
there.
Oh, this one. Okay. And for this one, department name of organization. What may I fill this?
Okay, for your first name, so that will be you. Department is the faculty of your
Faculty.
campus.
Okay. And for organization, my university names, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I will fill that later because, yeah, what is orchid, sir?
You can sign up at orchid.org. So I guess, yeah, we'll put that
Orchid.
as to-do list. You can find more information about it. But yeah, it is recommended and you can link. So Orchid is like it's an identity.
Oh, digital
So
identifier.
yeah, and academics use it, so it's very recommended.
Oh, I think
So
later I will sign up.
it's like LinkedIn, but for
Hmm?
academics.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
it's like LinkedIn, but for academics.
Cool. Okay, and then I will go back to my paper. I think so. The first writer in this paper is me, and the second one is Firhan, isn't it, sir?
Yeah,
Okay, and then I can remove the rest of writers from 3 to 6.
you can add me as the third author, and then you can
Okay, so
remove
I'm
the
sorry,
second.
sir. All right, I will note it. Okay, so I think I can remove the rest. Oh, and then for this one, sir, for abstract,
Mhm.
um, so I think abstract is like, how can I say that? What I can infer, what can be inferred, ringkasan from this entire paper, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, that's true, including the
And
conclusion. Eh?
or the conclusion as well. So the first sentence I wrote that to prevent fraud,
Mm.
ID card of users are collected, and then it will be verified. So uh, the authorized people can verify the users. So whenever the unwanted thing happens, yeah, it can be identified simply.
Okay.
And then, however, to verify that, I built a repository that
Mm.
saves ID card, and then call the API to verify the ID card saved in the ID repository.
Okay.
Uh, so in conclusion, fraud can be prevented.
Okay. So for us, yeah, for our first attempt, that's good. I already added some to-dos in your agenda about that. So I'll put reviews on that.
Oh, okay, sir. Put summary of use technology in chapter 2 and put conclusion in abstract. Okay. For introduction,
Mm.
may I put about the functionality of ID card repository?
The
Maybe just
functionality,
two.
yeah, sure. Introduction is mainly about problem statement. Yeah.
Oh,
First
problem
introduction,
statement.
yeah, introduction is mainly about problem.
Problem statement.
Mm.
Um, else then problem statement,
And then
like
the proposed solution. And then the proposed
pardon me,
solution.
sir.
The proposed solution.
Proposed solution. Can I remove? So the ease of use here is chapter 2, isn't it, sir?
It's only an example actually. So
Oh, so I can
usually,
remove it.
yeah. So usually how it goes is that there's a introduction, and it's actually very similar to how you do it in a bachelor thesis. So in chapter 2, it's
Mhm.
more about previous works, yeah. So
Oh, provision.
you can name it as literature study. Yeah. But actually, you can rename it to something else. But generally, it's literature study. You don't have to name it chapter 2 actually.
Oh, okay,
it
sir.
will give you the numbering itself. And then on chapter 3, here is section. On section 3 is the research methodology.
Um, research methodology. Is this about?
So this is more about the architecture and the details of how you do this. Such a architecture. And then on section 4,
Oh, it works.
you will give results. And section 5 will give a conclusion. That's it. Okay. So when you do literature study on section 2, then you will be reading other papers. And while reading other papers, okay, so I will. Okay, let me know other papers that you know. That you think the structure is really good, easy to understand. Cool. Yeah. So you will find out. You can see in scholarpeople.com. The structure is really good and easy to understand.
Okay, sir.
I think
Is
you
the
need to do this now.
are the paper has are the paper have to be like on same topic, like information technology, or any papers that have good structure?
I would say it's more about good structure, but also relevant in the sense that because you are creating an API, right? You're creating an API. So let's do this one because I think these to-dos are quite complete. It's basically what you will need to do anyway in this paper. So let's do this. Take a note of relevant papers. Let's search scholar.google.com so you can find out what kind of things that are good.
But for the architecture, is it like client server, or we use Amazon web service, cloud service like that, and
Yeah.
it is considered to be, if I'm not mistaken, IaaS, infrastructure as a service, like that.
Yeah, I would say that's one part of it. So that's why let's try to find out how others are explaining this in their papers. Okay, so
Okay.
because uh, the main point is actually not how to like deploy application using AWS or something. That's not the point. The point is really more about this ID card verification and how it works together with Firhan's application, right? And how it works with Strapi. So
Right.
and also GraphQL, right? So these are the things that are more important because, of course, there are a lot of technologies that are at play here, but there needs to be something that becomes the spotlight of the paper. Okay, needs to be the spotlight. It's like when you listen to what is your who is uh, your favorite music song singer?
Pop, pop music.
Yeah, who is your favorite artist?
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Okay, so Maroon 5 is a singer, right? But there
Yeah,
are
group.
several people are involved in the production of a Maroon 5 video clip. There is background music, there's drums, and there are, the photographer and the videographer and everything. Of course, you can explain it, but still the star is Maroon 5. So in this paper, you have to pick a star. Okay, and the rest you still can explain it, but only like a background.
Side, like not side note, but yeah,
Yeah.
just a part of the main
Okay,
topic.
so let's try to find this one. Okay, so that's your first keyword. Okay, so let's try. If you get something with this, you may need to find several keywords here.
Um, oh, so keywords. Okay.
No. Just what I mean is like let's find that one. But then you will need to have to do several searches, not one search. Okay,
Mm,
so use one search first. So you want to find technology infrastructure. Okay, you can find it. You can search it, and let's see what comes up.
okay.
Okay, so now try to filter by since 2016. Filter on the left. Okay, okay, and then you can exclude patents and citations because that will not be very useful. All right, so try to find something that you think is useful, especially the ones that have a PDF. You don't have to save everything outright. You can like open with Firefox and then see if it is matches what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have to open it with another app, it's okay. Just try to skim it. Or maybe try to read the abstract first without reading any other. What do you think?
Okay.
Is the abstract good or not? If it's not good, then close and then find another paper.
All right.
But we will try to find two.
Uh, it's quite interesting, but not related.
Okay. Okay, try to find something else.
So, sir, by searching like this, what we are trying to find out is
Okay,
how to figure out keywords, isn't it?
figure keywords and to make you have a feel of
Mm-hmm.
how the researchers structure the presentation of the report of idea. Yeah. So sometimes will get a paper that you think is relevant, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
cite that paper. Okay, you can cite that paper uh, in your own paper, and that's how it's usually done. Okay, but even if you do not, and that's the first one, yeah. First one is to get a paper that is quite relevant that you can cite in your own paper. And then second one is that even if you find a paper that is not relevant, but then
Mm-hmm.
you think, wow, the structure is good, it is nice. Okay, so you can get inspired by the structure. Okay, by the systematics of how it does the chapter one, what is being discussed, and then chapter two, and how the author provides